To throw, it's Mayava. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, that's one way to quiet this home crowd. This defense comes out and just immediately gets to the quarterback. This place was ready to go. Great energy here in the pregame, getting their offense on the field to start the game, and then, boom, it's a sack, and the air just left the building.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. There's the handoff. Breaking into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Wolverines line up with a first and goal. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Wolverines! They draw first blood in this national title game. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run it here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Grab down the middle. It's Bowman. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Look, a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
To throw, it's Mayava. Fires it to the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, USC, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and
He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And there's the handoff. Past the 30. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Hey, kill it. 776 captain. 776 captain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
A gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete, brings up fourth down. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. A completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is a dangerous throw by this quarterback. And as a quarterback, you cannot predetermine where you want to throw the football. You've got to read it out. And here, definitely forced into double coverage.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Across the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bow in their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Receiver makes the catch, and they finally tackle him down after one big gain in the pitch and catch.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
1st and goal, handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Ball moved back for the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tight end goes in motion. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Going for a big play downfield. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Michigan. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Surprised they didn't go for 2. PAT is good. Still down by 1, though.
14.
Bringing it out. It's Barber. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air. It's Mayava. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Now Michigan chooses to use the third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they jump back in front. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, and be back for the second half. And the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. back on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The back's got it. First out and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest. But if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Could take it all the way. He steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Send the back in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on 2nd and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass here.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game, and that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback, and even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure, and here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
You get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And after the incompletion, we have a man shaken up. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move now. Extending the play now. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by 5.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Grab down the middle. It's Bowman. He has first down yardage at the 46.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Trojans will line up on first and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure's on. Loose football. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Boy, as soon as you're a runner as a quarterback, you got to think about ball security and tucking that thing high and tight. This defense is fast, they are physical, and he puts it on the ground. Lucky for him, it bounces right back to him.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it with room to run. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, this sets him up to really have a stranglehold in this game, Chris. An opportunity to go up 2 possessions. Got to put this ball in the end zone. This is your best play call. As a play caller, you've got to empty this play sheet right here and get this ball in the end zone.
Looking to pass. It's Maiava. pocket breaking down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, this is part of the conversation we had with the defensive coordinator. He knew that once that quarterback was loose, he was going to have spies. The defense is pretty good in the end zone, good coverage. But once he's loose, that linebacker has got to be out there to defend him in space.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. Oh, he's bringing it back. This is Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Reed. And the pass is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, I know they want to go down there and punch it into the end zone, but that's a good start at home here in this ball game. You get down the field, kicker makes a field goal, you take the lead. Remember, this is about building into success and keeping this home crowd on your side.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And he swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. Design quarterback run. Fights through the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run.
Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Using his legs, it's Frazier. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To throw, it's Stockton. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Fires quickly to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go.
He's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he makes the catch, so the conversion works. Now it's a 2-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. He's got some space. Look out. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions. and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
22. Blue 22.
On the ground is Owens.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Reed. Deep shot toward the end zone. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage fourth down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field? It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it off from the gun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He's got a crease. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge, and then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking, and these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Fights off a defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
6th play of the drive coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. He's looking to make a big play downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He keeps it on a design run. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff. To go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game, didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He's got the first and still going. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's Reed. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now Texas A&M calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Looks like he's going to run it. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Got an opening here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the move now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Back to throw. It's Reed. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Handoff to the back. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. He lets it rip. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Dogs, to put them on top now. Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. Dropping back. It's Stockton. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a... Good for a first down. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's going to take off here. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle, but first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. The Aggies answer back with a touchdown of their own. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. When you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown check.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. Now he's got open space, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Makes the grab. It's Owens.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Dropping back. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
A handoff to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They'll try the right here. Breaks into the clear. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he gets into the end zone for 2 more points. The lead is now 16. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That big gain good enough for a first down. Gets us to the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Reed. The tight end has got it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Grinding away on the ground. Sees an opening. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front.
He's in the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the gain? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. He's got space. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now
We are between the hedges, Dooley Field in Sanford Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Georgia Bulldogs. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Anytime you step between the hedges and Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To the air, it's Moore. Catch made on the out route. Sets up now 2nd and 5. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, always nice to convert that first third down of the game and to do it on the ground. That's just a signal for the offensive line that they can own the line of scrimmage. That is a great sign for this offense moving forward. And it really takes a lot of pressure off of that quarterback.
And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Going to try to use his legs here. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
The Bulldogs use their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. on the carry. He's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Quick throw over the middle. Catch is made. Room to run here. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with...
Touchdown, Georgia. Powers into the end zone. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And that'll be caught in the end zone to move the lead to 8-0.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Because I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On the ground, it's Phillips. He's got the first and still going. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's Georgia on top right now. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Moore. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They did not make it short on fourth down.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Chris, this is a disappointing attempt here on third down. You'd love to have a shot to move the chains. You don't want to throw the football away. However, as a quarterback, you do have to protect. You've got to protect your team in the entirety of the game situation. Sometimes, even on third down, it's not terrible to burn the ball.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Moore. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. completion now from the tight end. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball. Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Touchdown, Oregon. He runs it into the end zone. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. They can't stop him. They can't get him to the ground. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the offense will spend the time out here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd and long. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Here he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no answer for this wide receiver.
going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Dutch will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.